Hi everyone, I hope you are all well. This is my first video in English. I'm not fluent. Don't say I'm sorry because this is my level at the moment. Then courage for your eyes. So, in this video, we will show you how to create a custom URI scheme under Windows for your Qt application under C++. And what is the URI scheme? When you go to your browser and you open UI Twitter, for example, in this web address, you will see it starts by HTTP or HTTPS, and this part of this web address is called a scheme. And many applications like Skype, like Spotify, create her own scheme. And when we write Skype colon, the navigator asks us if we would open the Skype software. So this is the UI scheme, and this is what we do today in Qt. Let's open the Qt creator. My Qt creator take a time for opening. So okay, it's good. My environment is in French, and do the same if you are in English or another language. So we create a project, an application, a Qt widget application project. I call my project world Qt app world, and I put it in my YouTube project, in my YouTube folder. Next. I use this kit because I use it in my previous project. Next, and it's okay. We have our project, and in the .ui I just put some text, like text line edit should, and this is my app. Okay, we save it, and we go to the main.c++, cpp, and for save our URI scheme, we would save it by use Q settings, and Q settings save our URI scheme in the register of Windows. Register, open the register of Windows. Okay, and we have 5 folders, and for the URI scheme we would use 2 folders, a class root folder or the current user. The difference between these 2 folders is in we save our URI scheme in the class root folder, we need a root privilege. So, and when you install your application in a client, you're not really sure if the client have the root privilege in her PC. So we use the current user, and when you see your current user, we have a folder called software, and in the folder called software, you have a folder called classes, and in this folder classes, you see the all custom UI scheme, like for Microsoft or Xbox or uTorrent or Spotify or Skype, or I think HTTP also, yeah, HTTP and HTTPS, and we do it with Qt. So let's start by include a Q settings. Okay, and in Q settings we create a settings, and in parameter in the organization we use key in the register current underscore user. You have two backslash because you are in window, so backslash software to backslash classes. I have another parameter called settings colon native format. Be sure he uses a native format. Settings begin a group. We put the name of our scheme here, and the name of our scheme is for me. I take the same thing of the name of our application, world Qt app, and the in group. Not forget that. Yes, it's clear. And settings first value is a default, and here we write URI semicolon, and I do the same name, protocole. After default icon backslash default, and I don't have an icon. If you have an icon for your application, you do it here. I don't have an icon, so I do nothing here. And another parameter is the URI protocol, and is empty. The second parameter is empty, and the last value is like is shell /open /command /default, and here we put the path of our application. It look like when you open a terminal and you launch your application in terminal or CMD in Windows. So we need a path of our application, and we get that. We create a Q3 path. We use a QD here. So we don't include a QD here, I think. Yeah, we don't include QD. I include that. Oops. Control Z. QD. It's okay. To narrative separator, use a Q app, and I think application file path. Forget the .exe file, the path of the .exe file, and in the path we put it here. I use a QString, and I create a parameter backslash %1 backslash. So we need it, and I think it's okay. Yeah. Okay, it's a path. And sometimes like HTTP, we have another parameter after the colon. When we say HTTP colon www.twitter something like that, we would get, if you would get the character, we will add here another parameter, is another %1 for when the user give us a parameter. And let's we do the same thing. I think here. And this parameter is saved in the argv. So everything is okay. We compile our application in release, we build our application release. Is built. We start it. Everything is okay. We go to the register and it's called world. Don't it's not here. I think it needs a refresh. Register. Oops. Okay. And we go to software, to classes, and wonder. Yeah, world Qt app. Everything is okay. Here we have the parameter of our .exe file. Everything is okay. And when we open by world Qt app semicolon, we ask if you would open our world Qt app. You say okay, but we have error because our .exe file need some binary or some DLL file, and if you will generate this this file, we have an application called wind deploy Qt, and is installed at the same time of Qt creator. So go to the Qt creator folder. When you install Qt creator, install it here. And I have the version 5. Okay, and I use this git in the bin folder. Have a wind deploy Qt. I open the terminal and I use the wind deploy Qt, and I search my app folder. I go to the YouTube and the release, and I chose our .exe file. So I take the path, I go to the parameter, and I say oops, world, everything's okay, and when deploy generate the binary I need for launch our .exe file. So we go to the navigator, world Qt app semicolon, open our Qt app, and everything is okay. He launched our Qt app. So when we would get the other parameter, like when we will get the twitter.com, for example, and we say world Qt app, and when we would get this string, as the string is stored in the argv, and so we will get that by the a test if we have more than one parameter for security. And I think I saw it in the file, .txt file. I carry the file string, my file equals a parameter. I save it here at the same time. Oops, it's okay because we are in Windows. We will replace the backslash by slash or by two backslash. I replace it by slash, by a slash. Oops, if yes, and slash the name of our application, our file, my file .txt is okay. create a Q file, name it file, and have a parameter my file. And if the file is open by QEO device semicolon colon write only, let me just write the file write only pipe QEO device semicolon colon text, just write the text. So if he creates a file, we will create a Q text string for write in this file out and the address of this file. We need to include the Q text string. Oops. Yeah. Voilà. Okay. And for Q string loop, we loop in all arguments. Argument colon arguments a dot arguments. The a is the A of our Q application. In out argument, we put and we close the file. I think everything is okay. We complete and we don't have our file. We go back to our navigator and we open our application. Everything is okay. We go to see if our file is created. We open it and we have the first parameter is the path of our .exe file, and the second parameter is our address in the navigator. So this is the end of this video. Thanks to all and see you soon.